I like all the random parents rooting for like kids.
I mean, how many people have never thought about walking out into a stadium of adoring fans, right? That's awesome. So as we get settled in, how about one more round of applause as we start our 2021 graduation ceremony. So welcome, and I'm so glad that we all could be here today, gathered together. I want to start by thanking our members of the school board for their presence here this afternoon. Thank you all. I would also like to take a moment to recognize and thank 4 leaders from Bedford County Public Schools for their leadership and service to Bedford County. Dr. Douglas Shook, former superintendent of schools, Dr. Julie Rogers, superintendent of schools, Dr. Tony Francis, director of adolescent learning, and Mr. Gary Lowry, head of safety and security officer and former principal at Bedford County. All of these individuals are leaving Bedford County Public Schools this year, and we wish them the best in the next phase of their lives. This is a momentous occasion for the graduating class of 2021. You have dedicated many hours in the last 13 years to get to this point, and you deserve to be recognized. To the class, we thank you for all you've done and congratulate you on reaching this milestone. Today, you join thousands of other proud Jefferson Forest High School graduates. For one moment, I would like for us in the stands and around the stadium, if you're a former graduate of Jefferson Forest High School, please stand up. Yeah. As you can see from the number of men and women who stood, you joined the ranks of a large, proud group of graduates. Thank you. You may be seated. Like the graduates of previous generations, today's generation of graduates have faced the same insecurities associated with growing up and trying to fit in. As they venture forward, I would say this particular group had some additional challenges that the graduates of 20 to 60 years ago didn't have. These graduates lived through a global pandemic. These graduates learned virtually, at home, in a car, and everywhere in between, and still managed to achieve academic excellence. They were constantly plugged in with instant access and information, good and bad, 24 hours a day. Even with the most challenging situations, these students thrived in the midst of a pandemic. These graduates surpassed many of the classes before them with their academic success. While the world slowed down and sometimes came to a stop, our students pushed forward and embraced the challenge. The mission of Bedford County Public Schools is to empower learners for future success. At Jefferson Forest High School this year, we made it our mission to teach people, not just content. We look for ways to help students develop skills and grow as individuals. The ultimate goal is to develop good citizens who are ready for the next stage of life, and we feel this group is as ready as any that there ever have been. For a small demonstration, I would like for any graduate that plans to attend a 4-year, 2-year, or technical college to please stand up and be recognized. Thank you. You may be seated. I'm asking any senior who will be joining one of the branches of the military to please stand and be recognized. You may be seated. Anyone going to join the workforce, please stand and be recognized. You may be seated. As you can see, the class of 2021 is ready to join the post-high school world, and I can't wait to see the amazing things that you'll go forth and do. These graduates have not reached this point without the love, care, support of their family and friends. At this time, I would like for the parents, guardians, grandparents, relatives, friends, and other loved ones of these graduates to please stand and be recognized, because without you, this would not be possible. There's one last group that I think has contributed quite a bit to our success. That would be our teachers, counselors, cafeteria workers, custodians, librarians, nurses, school administration, central office staff, school board members, and in this year particularly, everyone has had a tremendous part in planning and achieving things this year to help you be successful. Would all of those individuals please stand at this time and be recognized? You may be seated. Graduates, as you can see, there are many people who have helped you get this far and reach this point this afternoon. We are all very proud of the work that you've done and the accomplishments and want to wish you the best going forward. This is a commencement ceremony, and when we think of graduation, we tend to think of a culminating event. However, the word commencement is defined as the beginning or the start of an endeavor. So even though this ceremony marks the end of one phase of your life, it also marks the beginning of the next phase. When you leave here today, you will embark on the biggest journey you have ever undertaken thus far in your lives. Enjoy every moment and continue to grow and be the outstanding individuals you are. Thank you and congratulations to the class of 2021.
Good afternoon. My name is Buck Arthur, and I am the Secretary of the Jefferson Forest High School Class of 2021. Please rise if you are able and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Autumn Sandage, Vice President of the Class of 2021, and I would like to welcome you all to the Jefferson Forest High School Class of 2021 Commencement Ceremony. To my fellow classmates, this year has had its fair share of challenges, and I believe it is a great testament to our character that we have had the flexibility, creativity, and perseverance to overcome many of these obstacles. As we begin the next chapter of our lives, I encourage all of you to savor every moment. Take pride in your accomplishments, enjoy the people around you, and face new challenges with the knowledge and confidence that you can do anything you set your mind to. You all deserve to celebrate. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Will Skeppens, and I am the senior class treasurer. I will be recognizing the members of the class of 2021 who will be joining the military. Please rise when I announce your branch of service. The U.S. Army. The United States Marines. The United States Navy. The United States Air Force. And the U.S. Coast Guard. The class of 2021 would also like to thank all active duty and veteran members of the military for their service, for their valor, for their fight, both future, present, and past. Thank you for your service. Please rise to be recognized. Thank you for your service. You may be seated.
Hey guys, I'm gonna be holding my cap. I'm sorry guys. My name is Cynthia Martinez, and it is my honor to introduce the student participants for the Jefferson Forest Class of 2021 commencement ceremony. When I call your name, please stand and remain standing until everyone has been recognized. Your senior class officers include Anna Goodell, President, Autumn Sandage, Vice President, Buck Arthur, Secretary, Will Skeppins, Treasurer, and Rachel Paul, Reporter. Your Student Council Association representatives include Ashton Lowe, SEA President, Ben Bankston, SEA Ambassador, Addison Chido, SEA Secretary, Samantha Elam, SEA Treasurer, Nia Flood, Senior Class Representative, and myself, Cynthia Martinez, Senior Class Representative. Thank you, guys.
Hello, everyone. As Cynthia said, my name is Samantha Elam, and I am the overall treasurer at Jefferson Forest High School. I will be presenting a reading by Oriah Mountain Dreamer, The Invitation. It doesn't interest me what you do for a living. I want to know what you ache for, and if you dare to dream of meeting your heart's longing. It doesn't interest me how old you are. I want to know if you will risk looking like a fool for love, for your dream, for the adventure of being alive. It doesn't interest me what planets are squaring your moon. I want to know if you have touched the center of your own sorrow, if you have been opened by life's betrayal, or have become shriveled and closed from the fear of further pain. I want to know if you can sit with pain, mine or your own, without moving to hide it, or fade it, or fix it. I want to know if you can be with joy, mine or your own, if you can dance with wildness and let the ecstasy fill you to the tips of your fingers and toes without cautioning us to be careful, to be realistic, to remember the limitations of being human. I want to know if you can live with failure, yours and mine, and still stand at the edge of the lake and shout to the silver full moon, yes.
Hello, my name is Rachel Paul, and I'm the senior class reporter. Today, I will be reading a poem entitled Dreams by Kim Erickson. I chose this poem because it speaks of new beginnings and choosing your own path in life. Just as commencement is the beginning of life's new adventures, it is important that we stay true to ourselves, our friends, and our dreams. You're the driver of your destiny, passenger of none, in control and looking forward of things that must be done. You're the captain of your ship, destination unknown, plans to help you get there, and freedom to bring you home. You're the pilot of your airplane, fly as high as you can. Life is what you make it, so follow your plan. Hopes and dreams not yet reached, motivation on display, a journey full of ups and downs, experience gained each day. Direction is always forward, backwards remains the same. Discover your authentic self, but have the willingness to change. Enhance each quality given, develop talents that you were blessed, transform your heart into one of gold, and believe in more than yourself. Mistakes are made, we move on, we get back on our feet. I'm here to support you always, should you ever need me. For every start, there is a finish. For every beginning, there is an end. Hold on to your accomplishments, and even tighter to your friends.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Ashton Lowe, and I am the SCA president. Jimmy Dean once said, "I cannot change the direction of the wind, but I can always adjust my sails to reach my destination." Students, faculty, and families of Jefferson Forest Combined School, this year has truly been one of great loss. Over the past 365 days, we've lost proms, athletic seasons, concerts, family, and friends to the jaws of the pandemic, and countless opportunities for precious moments with the people we care about. If you would have told me in first grade that I would lose my junior lacrosse season and prom to a worldwide pandemic, well, first you would have had to explain what lacrosse and pandemics were, but for those who knew that kid, he would have been flipping some tables. While yes, I believe this whole year is about perspective, I do see the good that's come with this crazy year. It's hard not to acknowledge the mental and physical disarray caused by COVID. So, JF, at the end of this insane era to which we go into the unknown, a road with two paths shines ahead of us. On path number one, we have the option of taking this big win of graduation, giving into the plethora of hardships, throwing away our potential, and quitting. You see, during the early stages of this year, I was close to taking this path. My inability to adapt to online school was overwhelming. The lack of social interaction, in addition to the loss of my friend in November, brought loneliness and hurt. And I was about ready to cut my losses, quit, and work at good old Monkey Joe's until I maybe tried to find something better. Admittedly, I was close, but instead I got up, refreshed mentally, and decided that path 2 was the better choice. You may be wondering, what's path number 2? Path number 2 is one of perseverance. Many people get this word, perseverance, a little mixed up. Perseverance isn't running down the road of success without any hardships and getting there scrape free. Perseverance isn't getting one win, failing once, and then celebrating the one small success while giving up. No, perseverance is the constant drive for success, even when the going gets tough. Perseverance is falling down 200 times and getting up 201. Perseverance is acknowledging your failures and falls, pushing past them, and using them as fuel to destroy any obstacle that stands in your way of incredible accomplishment. So, JF Class of 2021, as I finish my last day with everyone, I want to leave you with a challenge. I challenge you to continue to fight. Do not let the tribulations of this year weaken you into surrender. Instead, push past it, acknowledge that you have not only survived, but thrived in one of the hardest years in academic history. Be proud of the trials you have conquered and use this as super fuel to demolish any obstacle that tells you that you can't do it on the way to victory. Do great things, JF. Once a Cavalier, always a Cavalier. Ashton Lowe, out.
Good afternoon.
My name is Benjamin Bankston, and I am exuberant to share my theme speech with you all today. I have to begin by saying thank you to those of you that have supported each of my classmates and me to where we are today. Your role in our past and future success is appreciated more than you will ever know. Thank you. Also, a quick warning that this speech contains its fair share of references to all flavors of pop culture. It's got something for everyone, so keep your ears out for your favorites. To get started, as Jack Harlow might say, class of 2021, what's poppin'? After the journey of what feels like 5 seconds of summer, but also like an eternity, it's cool to see how we've started from the bottom and now we're here. After living through 5 presidential elections, nationwide fights for equity, and like a small pandemic, sheesh, I would argue our experiences over the last 18 years are truly incomparable to those of any class before ours. Oh my. As is inevitable, controversy has lurked behind every corner, begging for us to break apart. And while times may sometimes seem hard, the Beatles would want us to come together to overcome these differences, and dare I say, now is our chance, because I don't know about you, but I am not throwing away my shot. The same way each of us did when trapped in our bedrooms are telling Netflix that yes, we are still watching, Dory from Nemo might say, just keep swimming, while a middle-aged mom's t-shirt may tell you to keep on keeping on. Because sure, sometimes we'll get down. Life might not always feel like it's going our way, but there's so much more world to discover and progress to make, especially after going through so much so early in our lives. Let's take advantage of that. We're too well equipped with technological skill, physical ability, and social awareness to not change the world. While there's no place like home, there's also nothing like life. And it's our turn to experience it. After seeing the class of 2021's potential, I know we're on our way to infinity and beyond. Like Journey, don't stop believing, because today is the start of something new. But it's only worthwhile if we learn from what's come to make a better future for all the single ladies, the man in the mirror, and each of my friends, both in high and low places. Gracias por todo, y hasta la vista, baby.
I'm sorry. Thank you. Okay. So, hey y'all. My name is Nia Flood, and it is my distinct pleasure to introduce our honored guests who contribute to the operation of all Bedford County Public Schools. Thank you for your service to our students, faculty, and staff. When I call your name, please rise to be recognized if you are in attendance. From our school board, representing District 1, Dr. Susan C. Mealy. Representing District 2, Mr. Jason W. Johnson. Representing District 3, Dr. Johnson H. Hicks. Representing District 4, Mr. Marcus S. Hill. Representing District 5, Mrs. Georgia W. Hairston. Representing District 6, Mrs. Susan F. Kirby, Vice Chairman. And representing District 7, Mr. Martin F. Leamy, Chairman. From our school board administration, we have Dr. Karen Woodford, Chief Learning Officer, Dr. Fred Connor, Director of Human Resources, Dr. Tony Francis, Director of Adolescent Learning and CTE, Dr. Leanne Calvert, Director of Recruitment and Retention, Mrs. Kelly Jennings, Director of Special Education, Mr. Randy Hagler, Chief Financial Officer, Dr. Ed Hoisington, Director of Technology, Dr. Mac Dewis, Chief Operations Officer, Dr. Jennifer Miller, Director of Childhood Learning, and our Superintendent of Bedford County Public Schools, Dr. Julie Rogers. Now I would like to introduce our senior class president, Anna Goodell.
All right, I know that I'm the last speech, and I know you're all about to sit through about 400 names, so I promise I'll keep this short. When I became class president in the 8th grade, I heard that I would one day get a speech at our graduation. Now, this was 8th grade, and graduation felt light years away. I was much more concerned about which horrendously ugly dress I was going to wear to the Winter Glitz, or if I was going to get my earth science homework in on time. But now that we are here, and 8th grade feels more like a million years ago, I've been reflecting on our past 4 years as Cavaliers. We went through high school during a time in which everyone says the world changed. And I'll admit, the class of 2021 has been through a lot together. Aside from the global pandemic, we saw the rise and fall of the Astroworld Pep Rally, the removal of the benches from the Commons, and the introduction of the cafeteria iced coffee. Now, as I look into this crowd of former friends, former enemies, and former crushes, I can't help but reminisce over our memories from the past 4 years. And although in about 10 years' time, most of these memories will be pretty blurry, I think that there are some things from high school that we will never forget. The feeling of hearing Sweet Caroline before a football game, the taste of Monkey Joe's ice cream after school, and the drop in your stomach when you realize that you didn't charge your Chromebook before class. Now, I could stand up here and recap every crazy memory and experience from our time together, but lucky for you all, I'm not going to. We all were there, and I don't think we need to relive all of that all over again. Instead, I'm going to give you all some advice. If there is anything that I have learned over the past 4 years, it is that nothing is ever certain. For example, maybe you thought you were going to marry your high school sweetheart, but then 2 months later, they cheated on you, and you guys broke up. Or maybe you thought you were going to go to your dream school, but you got rejected, so you had to come up with an entirely new plan for the rest of your life. Or maybe you thought you were going to get all dressed up for your junior prom, but then a global pandemic ruined your chances at a night to remember. However, if there's anything else I have learned over my time in high school, it's that nothing has to stay the same either. If you see something wrong, take that chance to make it right. If the rules that govern you are unfair, write new ones. And if you hate the world that you live in, then change it. As I stand up here and ramble on about how nothing is guaranteed, I guess I'm going to backtrack a bit. Because there are 2 things in your life that are guaranteed. The first being that you will be born, and the second being that one day you will die. Everything in between belongs to you. Don't let the idea of destiny cloud your vision of the future. Your in-between belongs to nobody else. Don't wait for an opportunity to present itself to you. Take that in-between and make it your own. I want you to chart a new course. I want you to blaze a trail. I want you to change somebody's mind, and I want you to do it again and again and again and again, because the world was meant to change. Today marks the beginning of a new chapter of our in-between. I urge you to make the most of it, and I beg you not to let anybody stop you. Class of 2021, it has been an honor to serve as your class president. From the bottom of my heart, thank you, and I'll see you guys later.
Hello, I'm Addison Chido, SCA Secretary. It is my pleasure to recognize the administration of Jefferson Forest High School, who will now award the diplomas. Please take your places as your names are called. Mrs. Jennifer Klein, Assistant Principal. Mr. Ben Martin, Assistant Principal. Dr. Donnie Norman, Assistant Principal. And Mr. Brian Wilson, just Principal. He's head principal. Thank you.
Good evening, I'm Donnie Norman. At this time, I'd like the class of 2021 to please start lining up to receive your diplomas. That's what you've been waiting on. And I know no one's going to listen to this, but if everyone could hold their applause, please, until all the names have been read, that would be awesome. But it's okay if you don't. All right. Kaylee Paige Abbott. Jana Olivia Adams, high honors. Carly Ray Adcock. Allie Jane Allen. Ashton Raina Leanne Allen. I'm going to have to slow down. It's going to rain at 7, so I'm really trying to make sure we get out of here before it starts raining. Chase William Allen. Eden Alexandra Allen, high honors. Erica Alexandra Ambrose, high honors. Landon Montgomery Anderson, high honors. Marquise Lamar Anderson. Michael Maurice Antrim. Andrew Willard Arthur, high honors. Sarah Lynn Artman, high honors. Joshua Jayoung Bay. Bradford Christian Baker. Sierra Jade Baldwin. Benjamin Payne Bankston, high honors. Jackson Alexander Beatty, high honors. Sawyer Irwin Beck. Morgan Elizabeth Bell. Jacob Evan Bemis. Daniel Seth Berg. Brandon Tyree Bess. Olivia Ann Beverly. Logan Adam Bebo. Elizabeth Abigail Blankenship. Connor James Bliss. Samantha Boris. Michael Joseph Bottoms. Alexander DeWitt Bro. Isaac Matthew Breland. Marshall Edward Brown. Anderson Manning Bryan. Kylie Jade Bryan. Jalen Mariah Lily Bryant. Zachary David Bryant. Corbin Christopher Burnley, high honors. Ian Lee Burton. Olivia Kennedy Butler. Cameron Dale Caldwell. Cole William Calkin. Daniel Scott Campbell. Braden Augustus Cardwell. Justin David Carroll. Lillian Elizabeth Carroll. Aaliyah Leilani Rosalia Carver. Chase Wayne Cassada. Noah Gerard Castaigne. Connor Grayson Champney. Andrew Paul Chang, high honors. James Stratton Childress. Addison Nicole Chido, high honors. John Riley Moore Clements. Leah Michelle Cocker, high honors. Whitney Grace Coughlin. Alyssa Marie Cole. Miranda Kate Coleman. Shayna Yvonne Coleman. Alyssa Christine Calling, high honors. Caroline Paige Connor, high honors. Blaine Christopher Mitchell Cook. Brianna Amber Angel Cook. Harrison A.G. Cook, high honors. Hannah Catherine Cooper. Tyler Joseph Kossman. Ashley Brooke Coyle, high honors. Whitney Christine Craig, high honors. Claire Lovelace Craven. Malachi Tyrell Cruz. Julia Blair Kreider. Patrick William Crowder, high honors. Nicholas William Cutchins, high honors. Sage Haven Dagenhart, high honors. Nicholas D'Angelo. Ava Joy Davis, high honors. Caleb Hale DeBass, high honors. Benjamin Douglas DeBerry. Hadley Eve DeFord. Sarah Grace Dimon, high honors. Jalen Amari Dews. Julia Abigail Denstall. Carly Hope Dodgen. Peyton Daniel Downey. Brooke Leanne Downen. Haley Catherine Draney, high honors. John Edward Dudley. Ethan Hemingway Duff. William McClelland Dewis, high honors. Carter James Dukes. Caden Lee Dupree. Caleb Adam Egan. Hannah Fusong Faith Egan. Samantha Lauren Elam, high honors. Carson Riley Elkins. Christian Isaiah Elliott. Keaton Gunnar Ellis. Michael Aldham Eubank. Stephen Gary Eubanks. John Ian Evans. Jordan Max Everhart. Caitlin Alexandra Fairburn, high honors. Jacqueline K. Fairburn. Medora Naomi Falls. Michaela Carlene Ferris. Darren J. Farmer. Tristan Alexander Farrell. Nia Simone Flood. David Michael Fongele. Grant Christopher Forrest Collins, high honors. Tyson John Gage, high honors. Diana Gisela Gallardo. Tamara Marie Gammon, capstone graduate. Coleman Reese Gandy. Fulton Keith Gandy, high honors. Haley Brooke Garrett. Marjorie Kristen Gassler, high honors. Garrettson Hunter Gellert. Sophia Theron Gurney. Harrison Cortland Givens, high honors. Alan Mackay Godhigh. Jaden Xavier Godhigh. Alyssa Ann Gonzalez. Griffin Langford Goolsby. Dylan Thomas Gordon. Carter Winston Graham. Deanna Faith Grogan. Victoria Lynn Gundell, high honors. Dakota Marie Hale. Chase Glenn Hall. Hunter Elijah Hall, high honors. Andrew Thomas Hammer. Anne Frances Harrison, high honors. Liam Orion Hart. Helen Goodall Haslett, high honors. Aiden Dale Hatch. Jade Rose Hatch, high honors. Jana Lee Ruth Hatch, high honors. Lindsay Laura Hatfield. Christian Tyler Hecker. Danae Leanna Hemrick. John Lee Hendrickson, high honors. Caroline Grace Herbert. Rachel May Hernandez, capstone graduate. Cameron Tyler Hertig. Nicholas Tyler Hewitt, high honors. Jacob Reed Hicks. Zachary Charles Hinton, high honors. Aaron Travis Hobbs, high honors. Tyler Ray Holly. Sydney Renee Hauk, high honors. Landon Scott Houston. James Landon Howard, high honors. Joshua Boyd Hubbard, high honors. Dalton Edward Huffman. Jonathan Thomas Hunt. William Rouse Hunter. Abigail Marie Hurt. Ariel Simone Jackson, high honors. Ethan O'Neill Jennings. William John, high honors. KJ Lee Jessup. Jacoby Owen Johnson. Palmer Earl Bradshaw Johnson, capstone graduate. Allison Sue Jones. Lance Wren Johnson. Megan Nicole Kale. Ryoga Joshua Casper, high honors. Nicholas Hunter Kaufman. Justin Chandler Keith. Christopher McKee Kelly. Skylar Christian Kidd, high honors. Jack Caden Kern. Megan Eleanor Knight, high honors. Savannah Faith Knight. David Jeffrey Knepp, Jr. Summer Patrice Knowles, high honors. Jacob William Knox. Michael Kenneth Kirkeldorf, high honors. Timothy Franklin Crone. Kayla Jean Krukenberg. Justin James Lambert. Kirsten Lee Lachlan. Ryan Scott Learn, high honors. Emmanuel Jackson Lee. Addison Ray Leach. Emma Claire Limley, high honors. Christian Teen-Chi Lee. Sophia Vinyer Lindauer, high honors. Savannah Nicole Lippard. Samantha Grace Livingston. Ashton Sean Lowe, high honors. Jonathan David Lovell, Jr. Quentin Isaac Mackey, high honors. Hart De La Fuente Magente. William Garrett Magenbauer. Connor Michael Magai. Raymond Edward Magnus, high honors. Chase Lee Manning. Nicholas Thomas Markham. Preston Keith Martin. Cynthia Raquel Martinez, high honors. Camden Thomas Mason. Hannah Lee Mason. Taylor Lindsay Mason. Mary Elizabeth Mathai. Caleb Julian Maddox. Allison Lynn May, high honors. Alexandra Evelyn McCrae. Catherine Lillian McGinnis, high honors. Kaylee Nicole McNeil. Marissa Martha McReynolds. Sasha Rose Mealy, high honors. Stephen Michael Merholes, high honors. Colin Joseph Merkel, high honors. Allison Renee Miller. Logan Patrick Miller. Carson Pierce Mills. Luke Sang Moon, high honors and capstone candidate. Savannah Carter Moore, high honors. Taylor Morgan Moser. Madison Elizabeth Mulford. Matthew Cade Mines. Bailey Yvonne Nace, capstone graduate. John Zachary Knauffel, high honors. Christy Tao Nguyen, high honors. Jonathan Thon Nguyen. Cullen Evans Nicely. Michael Edward Najelic. Amia Renee Novak. Alexis Diane Odenbach. Joseph Scott Owen. Luke Andrew Owen. Alexandra Victoria Okendo. Devin LaRon Page. Neil Mukesh Patel, high honors. Rushvi Ronak Patel, high honors. Rachel Madison Paul, high honors. Ryan Michael Paul, high honors. Christopher George Peart. Elijah Paul Pelletier. Emily Colette Peters. Timothy Joseph Peters, Jr. Layla Elizabeth Ann Peterson. Cameron Russell Phillips. Landon Joseph Pinkham. Gracie Angelica Porter, high honors. Andrew Chi, high honors. Cameron Malik Qualls. Samuel Benjamin Quintana. Dylan Ellis Radford. Hannah Abigail Ramey. Eamon Ralph. Dakota Hunter Reed. Lauren Noel Reynolds. Ivy Tong Ribbler, high honors. Yimi Thong Ribbler, high honors. Castle Carrington Richardson. Victoria Ann Riordan. Joshua David Rivera. Daniel Clarence Roberts. Emma Claire Robertson, high honors. Jackson Davis Rockhill. Patricia K. Rogers, high honors. Dominic Charles Rollins. Paul Kevin Ryan, high honors. Jad I. Solly, high honors. Samantha Sanchez Pena, high honors. Sarah Elizabeth Sanders. Autumn Faith Sandage, high honors. Christopher Spencer Saunders. William Waterston Skeppens, high honors. Brendan Matthew Shonaweiss. Isabella Heather Scott. Jackson Early Bragg Scott. John Robert Scott. Jonathan Peter Selmer, high honors. Jordan Adele Shadish. Logan Thomas Shannon. Cassidy Megan Shepard, high honors. McKinley K. Shields, high honors. Carter Wesley Ship, high honors. Caleb Thomas Singleton. Thomas City Smith. Daryl Connor Sneed, high honors. Diane Abigail Snow. Macy Rain Sodakoff. Yishin Song, high honors. Aiden Lee Spradlin. Gavin Carrillo Starknocker. Elizabeth Faye Staten, high honors. Daniel Michael Stern.
Yeah, Daniel! Yeah, Daniel!
Joseph Ryan Stevens. Ryan Andrew Stewart. McKenna Marie Stoner. Brendan Tyler Strode. Carter Mason Stiles. Jacob Lucas Sabositz, high honors. Alexandria Lee Sweeney. Jordan Mary Elizabeth Tate. Hunter Elizabeth Thomas. Noah Reginald Thomas. Hunter Wyatt Tolley. Kaylee Alexis Cash Tomlinson. John Kenneth Toney. Zamari Mackenzie Tao. Paul Eugene Turner. Diem Tren, high honors. Anthony John Utley. William James Valenzuela. Jacob Thomas Van Remortel. Anna Daniela Varela. Aryan Reddy Venkanagari, high honors. Gavin Dylan Votal. Riley Jeanette Wagner. Nathan Bradley Warner. Bria Noel Washington. Reagan Jewel Watson. Devin Lee Watts. Adria Kate Waugh. Olivia Watkins Webb. Olivia Ryan Wells. Savannah Grace West. Dawson Boyd White. Jeremy Bryant White. Lawson Calder White. Nathaniel Keith Whitted. Brianna Lene Worley. Isaiah James Wigand. Joshua Allen Wilberger. Jaden Michael Williams. Spencer Troy Williams. Molly Elizabeth Williamson, high honors. Georgia Kate Wilson, high honors. Joel Anthony Wiltsius, high honors. Brett James Womack, high honors. Mary Charlotte Wingfield. Adam Camden Woodall. Kyle Edward Woody. Kara Spencer Wooldridge. David Gray Worley. Logan Chase Widener. Olivia Grace Widener. Ty Anderson Widener. Hala Renee Weimer, high honors. Ryan Colin Zinn. Zoe Mackenzie Zinn, high honors. Connor Marcus Zudema. And your senior class president, Anna Elizabeth Goodell. High honors and capstone candidate. Mr. Give him a hand, give him a hand, that was great. Give him a hand. It's freezing cold and they're hanging in there. Mr. Wilson, these seniors have completed the requirements for their high school degree as prescribed by the Virginia Department of Education. I present to you the 2021 Jefferson Forest High School candidates for graduation.
Will all of the candidates for the 2021 graduating class of Jefferson Forest High School please stand? I, Brian Wilson, Principal of Jefferson Forest High School, by the authority vested in me from the Virginia Board of Education, the Bedford County School Board, do hereby confer upon you the designation of high school graduate as indicated with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. Please move your tassel to the right. May I be the first to say, congratulations, graduates. That concludes our commencement ceremony. Graduates of class 2021, congratulations. We will exit this way. You'll get your diplomas as you go. Please go row by row. Have a great evening.